Beautiful. Listen to the breath. Strong Mula Bandha. Beautiful. Next inhale, walk or jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, knees bend, hands touch. Samastatihi. Really expand your breath when you open your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arch. Exhale, plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot. Expand that inhale with your arms and your chest open. Exhale, plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot, expand that inhale. It gets longer and hollower. Exhale, down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Strong Mula Bandha, strong Drishti. Same energetic line. Strong quads. It's an inhale forward. Exhale, fold. Nice big hollow inhale on the way up. Samastatihi. Beautiful. Ekam. Dve. Trini. Chatwari. Pancha. Shat. Right foot. Ashto. Nawa, I forgot to count. Desha, left foot. Yekarasha. Dwarasha. Trayodasha. Chaturdasha. Strong body. Hollow breath. Walk or jump, Sabaptasha. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Samastatihi. Beautiful. Inhale, open the feet. Exhale, take the toes and fold under. Drishti is the belly button. Strong Mula Bandha, Parangustasana. Nice hollow breath, strong Mula Bandha, awareness through the whole system. Use an exhale, hands under the feet. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, fold, Padahastasana. Drishti is the belly button. Equal strength, Equal awareness, equalized gravity. An inhale, arms straight. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, come up. Samastatihi. Inhale, open for triangle. Exhale, down. Right leg first is traditional. Do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Drishti is the top hand. Equal strength, equal stretch, equal inhale, equal exhale. Use an inhale to rise. Exhale, side two, Utthita Trikonasana. Use your own inhale to rise, rotate, exhale down, Parivrtta Trikonasana. Put your hand wherever it goes that allows your whole body to feel equal, your breath to be equal, gravity and anti-gravity to be equal. It's an exhale when you look down. Inhale to rise. Really spread the arms out as you rotate through. Exhale down. There's no hurry at all. It's an exhale to look at the bottom hand. Inhale to come up and open. Samastatihi. It's an inhale, open for extended side angle. Exhale down. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Some attention to the back foot. If the arch of the back foot is lifted, it'll help that back quadricep stay really strong. If the back quadricep is strong, it helps Mula Bandha stay strong. It's an inhale to rise. Exhale, side two. Barb, off and on through this whole practice, I've been pretending I can hear you. It's an inhale to rise, rotated extended side angle, Parivrtta Parsvakonasana. Inhale to rise, strong back leg, strong Mula Bandha. Sip, SIP, sip on that inhale. It's an inhale up. Samastati. Hands are on the hips. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Hands are on the floor. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, elbows bend. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Strong quads. Put your feet in the position that allows your legs to be super strong. On an inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold over. Prasarita Padottanasana B. It's an inhale up, look up. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, interlace. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Prasarita Padottanasana C. Hands are interlaced. It's your own inhale. Up, look up. Hands move to the hips. Exhale, look forward. Hands stay on the hips. Inhaling. Exhale, take the toes. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, elbows bend. On an inhale, arms straight. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, come up. Samastati. Hands up the back in prayer. Intense leg stretch. Parsvottanasana. It's an inhale up and over. Exhale down, second side. It's an inhale up and open. Samastatihi. Inhale, pick up your right big toe. Exhale, chin to the chest or head to the leg. Utthita Hasta Parangustasana. It's an inhale, head up. Exhale, leg open to the side. It's an inhale, leg forward. Exhale, touch. Inhale, head up. Exhale, leg floats. Exhale, foot down. Side two. Inhale, grab that big toe. Exhale, chin to the chest or head to the leg. It's an inhale, head up. Exhale, leg open. Inhale, foot forward. Exhale, touch. Inhale, head up. Exhale, leg floats. Exhale, foot down. Standing half lotus. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, maybe lower. Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Mula Bandha. Equal awareness throughout the whole system. It's an inhale up. Exhale, feet together. Side two. Left leg up on an inhale. Use an exhale if you lower. It's an inhale when you come up. Exhale, feet together. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Jump forward a little bit or between your hands. Utkatasana. Palms touch. Drishti is up. If that's not comfortable, drishti straight ahead or down. So an exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot, Virabhadrasana A, warrior one. Up and over, side two. Lift up the head, look forward, arms open, Virabhadrasana B. Up and over, side two. If you kind of pretend that there are two helium balloons under your hands and they're pushing your hands up and you're trying to keep your hands parallel to the floor. It might activate your tricep. It's an exhale down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, through jump. Dandasana. Chest is lifted, feet are flexed. It's an exhale, lean down, grab those big toes, inhale, arch. Exhale, fold. As the head drops, the elbows lift. That last one was Dandasana. This is Paschimottanasana A. Strong quads. On an exhale, switch your hand position, Paschimottanasana B. Inhale, arch. Exhale, fold again. One more. Switch your hand position on an exhale. Inhale, arch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Inhale, take a lift. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, through jump. Purvottanasana. And exhale, sit down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, plank. If you've had enough yoga, this is an excellent stop right here. From down dog, you just stand up, walk into the kitchen, and make us all pancakes. Right knee folds. You guys, Shane is here today, and at some point, she usually goes into her kitchen and makes pancakes. Not this early, but she does do that. Right foot half lotus, Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. To your own inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Either switch sides or take a vinyasa, switch sides. Left foot, seated half bound lotus. On an inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Vinyasa. Right knee folds on the jump through. Left leg jumps all the way through. So exhale down. Super strong left quadricep. Super strong Mula Bandha. To your own inhale, arch. Exhale, release. This is the easiest vinyasa. You can tuck your foot and go back from there. Left knee folds on the jump through. Take 5 breaths. Then it's an inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Right foot under the left knee. Janu Sirsasana A. Right foot in against the left thigh. It's an inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Either trade sides or take a vinyasa. Left foot in against the right thigh, Janu Sirsasana A. It's an inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Inhale, jump through. Sit down onto your right heel. Janushasana B. It's an inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Trade sides or take a vinyasa. Sit down onto the left heel, Janushasana B, side 2. It's an inhale when you arch, exhale, release. Janushasana C. The toes of the right foot are on the floor. And if that knee is low, lower down. If the knee is high, stay up. Beautiful. You guys, I was just like, what do I hear? Oh my gosh, what am I hearing? There's some sort of background feedback. It's the birds outside. Oh yeah, birds. Clear mind. Don't know what birds are. It's an inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Either trade sides or take a lift or take a vinyasa. Same foot position, left foot. Toes are on the floor. The heel presses in against the femur. It's an inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Marichyasana A. Right knee is up. Bind it with your right arm. The left leg is extended. The left foot is flexed. And it's an exhale to lean forward. There's no reason to lean forward on any of these forward bends if you're more comfortable and you feel like your body is stronger if you stay up. Strong left quadricep. It's an inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Marichyasana A, side 2. Left knee is up. You want to keep your stamina really consistent. You want to keep the inhale and the exhale really consistent. It's an inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Marichyasana A again, or Marichyasana B. Left foot half lotus, right knee up, or left foot tucked, right knee up. The whole body is responsible for the posture. It's an inhale, arch, open your shoulder against your shin. Exhale, switch sides. Right foot tucked or right foot half lotus. Left knee up. Same forward bind. It's an inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Marichyasana C. Right knee up. Twist across. Left shoulder falls in love with the outside edge of the right knee. It's an inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Left knee up, twist across. Marichyasana C, side 2. It's an inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Marichyasana C again, or Marichyasana D. Left foot half lotus or tucked, right knee up, twist across. I actually don't think this is the true order. I've always wanted to lay eyes on the Yoga Karunta because I think the Yoga Karunta, if you've ever seen photographs or you've seen the real thing, I'm not trying to make assumptions here. If you've ever seen the real thing or you've seen photographs of books that have been written on palm leaves, like, do you know how wide a palm leaf is? Like maybe 2 inches, 2 inches tall by 16 or 18 inches long. And that's what the Yoga Karunta was written on. I think because Marichyasana E and F, A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G and H, they have the same leg positions. You can take a vinyasa or trade sides. I think probably A and C were first, and then B and D were second. And then somehow it got switched around to where the top of the posture took precedent over the bottom part of the posture. So it's open top, twisted top, where really I think it was one knee bent, and then, you know, half lotus, one knee bent, half lotus, one knee bent. It's an inhale, look forward. Anyway, the reason I was bringing up the Yoga Karunta is I would just like to see it. I think it must be really beautiful art. And I think it left a lot of room for interpretation. And the guy in the cave in Tibet, Rama Mohan Brahmachari, like, who was his teacher? Who actually put the Yoga Karunta into take a lift? This is called Navasana. Who put the Yoga Karunta into the library? How did that all happen? Like, someone used to know that story. So it's 5 breaths, take a lift, 5 breaths, take a lift, 5 breaths, take a lift. Your lift could be all the way up into handstand. I'm done. Nice. Whoever's toes I just saw, good job. Ujjapirasana.
Thank you, Kathy. I have to go.
I love
Thank you
you
so much. I
Have
love
a
you.
beautiful day.
You too.
Shoulder squeeze. Up on an inhale. Kurmasana. Supta Karmasana. You know, I hope that this microphone is sensitive enough that you can hear me breathing. And then when I'm like thudding down onto the floor, I think, oh, I hope that wasn't too loud. Anyway, Supta Karmasana, Vinyasa Garbhapindasana. Each posture is an energetic pattern. And the Ujjayi Pranayama kind of pumps the energy through it. Roll if it's comfy. Lift when you get to the front. Urdhva Kukutasana. Baddha Konasana. There's about 77 million Baddha Konasanas. Manju usually teaches 3. The first one is straight up, the second one is flat out, and the third one is humped over. David Williams sometimes interlaces his hands and takes them over because it feels good. Pick out 2 of your favorites. Second position. Nice. Optional vinyasa, wide legs seated on the floor. Upavishta Konasana. Nice. Nice. Pop up. Balance on your bum. Chest is high, chin is lifted a little bit. Drishti is a ceiling. Upavishta Konasana B. Optional vinyasa, Supta Konasana.
Kathy, I have to scoot out, but thank you.
I love you. Thank you so much for coming.
Bye. Okay, bye, Leo.
Bye. I love you, Leo, so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye, Leo.
Bye.
Yay. It's an inhale, roll up to balance. Exhale, land if you have space. Vinyasa, Supta Parangustasana. You guys, Leo had his face right up next to the computer and he was smiling and waving. I love that kid. I just turned on my second heater. Well, my third heater. My first heater is Mulabunda. My second heater is over there, and my third heater is even further. I'm gonna make sure my clock is off here. Nice. Lie down onto your back. Sorry, I had technical issues there. Grab the big toe, forehead to the shin, or head to the knee, or if you feel like you're tired, this is a nice one to do with your head on the floor. Supta Parangustasana. It's an inhale, head down, exhale, leg open to the side. My left leg is on my yoga mat and that foot is pointed. It's an inhale, leg up, exhale, touch. Inhale, head down, exhale, leg down. Side two, inhale, leg up, exhale, head to the leg. Right foot is down along the yoga mat, right foot is pointed. It's an inhale, head down, exhale, leg open. It's an inhale, leg up, exhale, touch. Inhale, head down, exhale, leg down. Backward somersault is the vinyasa. If that's comfortable, take it. Otherwise, a normal vinyasa through jump. Don't let your feet touch the floor. Roll over, touch your toes behind your head on the floor. Roll up, balance on your bum. Arms are straight, head hangs off the back, maybe legs are straight. Ubhaya Parangustasana. Same options. Chakrasana, regular vinyasa. Anything goes through jump. Roll over, touch your toes behind you. Roll up. Hanging on to the sides of the feet. Head to the legs. Urdhva Mukha Paschimottanasana. And inhale, arch. Exhale, release. Same choices. Backward somersault or regular vinyasa or skip the vinyasa. Lie down onto your back. Setu Bandhasana. So a nice warm up for back bend and for Setu Bandhasana is to touch your heels together and come up into sort of a half back bend. A half back bend, my feet are parallel to each other and my hips, I mean, I don't know if they went that much higher, but in theory, in half back bend, your hips are higher. In Setu Bandhasana, your feet are heels touch and the toes point away from each other. The hips stay low. You can do it on your shoulders. Arms can be anywhere that's comfortable, or you can tuck under and think about whether you want to do it on the top of your head. One more backward somersault if you want it. Chakrasana. Nice, Barb, nice. Hannah, when I glanced over, this is the first time I've actually looked at us. When I glanced over, I thought you were practicing without a yoga mat. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to go to my truck. Bye, Alice. Bye, Jackson. I love you guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you. Nice. Full back bend if you'd like it. Hi, Maria. Hi, Kirsten. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Rocky. Nice, Cami. Amazing. Nice, Maureen. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. You guys, Saturday morning is excellent for back bending, apparently. I better get on it. Take advantage of the Saturday part of my back bend. Five back bends. Oh. When people tell me yoga is hard, I just giggle. And then I remember that people tell me that whenever I'm doing back bend. And I'm like, you know what? They're right. It's actually true. The main person who tells me that is my dad, which makes sense. He has very not long, he's very tall. His connective tissue is tight. He has the connective tissue of someone much shorter. And I don't know, he just wasn't really built for stretching. He told me he'd rather climb Mount Shasta 5 times than do one yoga class. He's 81. He doesn't have to do either of those, but he goes out and gets it still. He was goose hunting yesterday. Okay, so after the back bends, a nice forward bend. If you did any standing back bends, you might want to do a standing forward bend. Beautiful. And then a vinyasa, shoulder stand, feet up high. I got a blanket to do my shoulder stand with, but then I thought I should talk to us for a second. First, thank you so much for practicing with all of us together. It's really what's keeping me sane. So I totally take us for granted, but I don't ever want to take us for granted. But I like that we are so reliably showing up to do Ujjayi Pranayama for such a long period of time. So anyway, thank you for that. The next thing is Sarah at 5 o'clock on Sunday is a beginning Ashtanga class. 6 o'clock on Sunday is a video watch party. And currently we're watching someone that I don't know his name work on an amazing long chant that Sarah knows really well. So anyway, to that, you can bring puzzles, knitting, tea, nice Barb, whatever you want. Aw, how sweet. Emily, that was so sweet. Anyway, so Sunday at 6 p.m. is a video watch party, and it's the same Zoom link. And then Sarah and Isaac and I were talking about having a pop-up knitting party. I don't know how to knit. I'm not going to be knitting. However, we'll have a pop-up knitting party, and it'll be, at least 2 hours long, and I'll start reading David Williams' book front to back. Like, we'll get started and I'll read out loud, and then you guys just interrupt if you have knitting questions for any of the experts. So far, I think the main expert is Isaac and the second expert is Sarah. That's my guess. I think Sarah is more of an expert than she realizes in knitting, but no social pressure. Anyway, I'll read out loud while everybody knits. So if you don't knit, you could just hang out. And also Amy, who isn't here today, she usually has a big tapestry behind her. And sometimes she has a dog. She lives in Jeffersonville. She just got a new puppy and it is adorable. But anyway, she's going to do a pop-up sometime probably in February. And she studies the 84 classical Hatha Pradipika postures with some guy in Mexico who that lineage, and especially through Mexico, is the same lineage as Dharmamitra and Bikram. So I think that's part of her lineage, is that guru. But her teacher is not Dharma Mitra or Bikram. Anyway, so she's going to do a pop-up Hatha yoga class on a Friday sometime. So that's what's in the works. And make sure that you get the newsletter in your email inbox so that you find out, because a lot of times I get spaced out and I don't remember to talk about things. Cool. Shoulder stand sequence with fish. I love you, Sarah. And I love you, Maureen. Have a good day.
I love you.
And then headstand, Shirsasana. Taylor, 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 Taylor. Bowie, 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 Bowie. Good dog. Good dog. What a good dog. Nice, 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 nice. Beautiful. Isaac, 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 Isaac. Kirsten, Kirsten. I love you, Doozy Potts. So Kirsten, I just have to tell you, well, I have to tell you something. I'd rather not tell you. I'd rather have already done it. But probably since October, I've been planning to cross the gigantic highway and go to Dorset Street and get a doozy pot and hold it in front of Healthy Living and take a photo or a few photos, you know, and I have to do that. Now that I'm actually going out and delivering other people those practice guides, maybe I'll be over on that side of town and I'll get it done.
I love it. We're shipping more on Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
So
then
they'll have fresh
maybe I'll
products
go
on
over
Monday
Tuesday.
or next
I'll
week.
go over Tuesday or Wednesday.
Perfect.
Awesome. I
Thank
love
you.
Have a good day. Nice, Cami. Emily, 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 Emily. Nice, Cami. Bowie, she might get you some, like a little scarf for your neck or something. Maybe a leg warmer. Nice, Shayna. Nice, Sarah. Emily, 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 Emily. Yeah, that has perfected itself. Okay, switch legs. It's perfected itself. It really has. Yeah, the high leg is high. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my gosh, look at your obedient toes. So Hannah, what she's doing is one leg goes up and touches the wall, the high leg stays high, and then the jumping leg stays low. So once she gets that high leg to touch the wall, her toes on her jumping leg are still kind of hanging down in view because she has trained her feet. And you know what that means? She's ready for a puppy.
And if I had a band, I would probably call them the Obedient Toes because I loved how that sounded just now.
Nice. The obedient toes. Yeah. I went to a Nigerian voodoo house blessing party and I would say like 80% of the house blessing was the blessing of people's feet, because according to this theory of existence, your heart and your mind never get you in trouble. It's the feet. The feet are mischievous and they will lead you to the wrong place. They'll lead you into mischief. So the house blessing is like really blessing the feet so that they stay good and pure and not mischievous.
That's cool. I love
Yeah,
that.
really
Obedient.
fun. Nice. Nice. Yes. Emily, your handstands are so awesome. Nice, Isaac. And then we'll do the 3 finishing postures. You can, if you're in Shavasana, go into Shavasana. If you've already done the 3 finishing postures. I love you, Cammie. Have a great day.
Thank you, Kathy. Mwah, I love you too. Enjoy.
Thanks for coming. So the first one is anything bound and lotus-like. And again, anything bound will be great. David Williams does this. Maria, you might like it. David Williams does this with his hands interlaced up above his back. Nice. Take 10 breaths in bound. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then after 10, you sit up. I read in the Yoga Makaranda that Krishnamacharya really loves straight elbows, and he's cool with your hands being on your knees. I love this position. Everyone I've studied Ashtanga with uses first and thumb touching, the 3 other fingers together and pointing toward the floor. So either hand position, chest is high, chin is dropped. And then lifted for as many as you'd like. And it's kind of more fun to lift if you have a couple of blocks. Sarah and I were also talking about doing a wall yoga class, and nice, Isaac, and a strap yoga class, and using your yoga props yoga class. Oh, I'm only 17 years old today. Nice, Maria. And then a vinyasa, and you can lie down and take shavasana. Maybe pull a blanket over yourself. So what I'm going to talk instead of reading out loud right now, because at 10:30, I'm sure a lot of people will sign off. Almost never plan the philosophical topic. I just say, what are you guys thinking about? And then we go from there. Sometimes I plan it. Sometimes people text me ahead of time. But I was thinking last night, like, we talked about aparigraha, we've talked about a few of the yamas and niyamas, and we practice so much asana and so much pranayama. And we also practice pratyahara, is a change from outward focus to inward focus. Dharana and dhyana are one-pointed focus. One of them takes effort, and one of them is effortless. The what's it called? Ekagrata Ika eka grata, Grata. Eka grata means one-pointed focus, one-pointedness. And when the mind starts having one-pointed focusedness, I don't know if that's a word. Anyway, we kind of slide back and forth between dharana and dhyana. Dharana is where we are trying to stay focused, or we're learning how to focus on a particular thing. And then dhyana is when we are focused and it isn't taking the effort. And I was like, you know what we never talk about? We never talk about samadhi. We talk about it like in theory of, oh, this person says there's 12 types, or this ancient text says there's 3 types, or this ancient text says that samadhi is really non-dualism. And those things are all cool and true. But I was just thinking about how we place things in the past or in the future. And as a very comfortable example, there's 1,000 million things that I would like to do either yesterday or tomorrow, but I don't really feel like doing them today. And being in quarantine has never made that more clear to me. Like living the life before quarantine, I just thought maybe I was procrastinating or maybe I was just being dreamy. But now I'm like, you know what? I don't really want to own a circus camp. I don't actually really want to own a circus camp. I mean, I kind of do, but not today. And if it's not today, then it's basically just not. But anyway, I was thinking about how we do that with samadhi, where samadhi is this awareness of the moment, or awareness of ourselves and our environment. Samadhi is just really the experience of being alive. Samadhi is often talked about. I think it's been hijacked by people who want to have some sort of control and power, possibly even within themselves, where it's like, oh, it's really hard. It isn't hard. Oh, it'll never happen. It happens all the time. Samadhi is an open awareness without opinion, without stress, without plans, without the past encroaching on it. It's an open awareness. And that happens to us off and on all the time. I also think that there are spiritual like road markers that happen. And when there are really good feelings, those are some of the markers, like, oh yeah, remember, we're alive. And they can even happen when we're dreaming. People can meditate in dream state. I like that, Isaac. Some people are thinking so much that the idea of being enlightened, it's like that's either should have happened in the past or it's going to happen in the future, but it certainly isn't happening right now. And I think that that's actually incorrect thinking. There are definitely things that I might not want to do today, but I think they're a great idea. But enlightenment is this like state of awareness. And when we practice Ashtanga and we start to spread our awareness equally throughout our whole system, and I kind of am not saying body in that sentence because I don't want the body to be separated from the energetic body, or I don't want the body to be separated from the mind or the higher self, like all of the separations that we do. When I say body, somehow it feels like it's divisive. So I've just been saying system lately. But when our awareness is spread throughout our whole system, that being aware in the present moment is a state of samadhi. When we have open awareness, we're like fully alive in the moment. And that, I believe that is samadhi. Can we jet out into other realms? Can we experience other dimensions? Am I really intrigued by the people who take DMT and their stories? Totally. Those experiences aren't better than being alive in the present moment. And when there's a list of blessings or boons, if you ever see a list of boons, the lower boons are like material wealth. And then the higher boons are things like physical health, mental clarity. And as it goes up, it turns to one of the highest boons. Hi, Danae. One of the highest boons is being present in the moment. I feel like Mark Whitwell, he is a really good writer and orator, and he talks about being present as the highest state of mind quite sweetly. So you can check out some of his work if you're interested in the simplicity of samadhi. Seems like I read something else recently, but I don't remember what it was. Hi, Danae. Maybe Ryan's with you. Hi, Ryan. Anyway, do you guys want to take a 2 or 3 minute bathroom break and then come back and chat? Yes. Hannah and I will be coming back and chatting after we go pee. I love you, Shayna. Really be present while you pee. I'm going to be. Nice, Isaac. I can't hear you. You're in splits. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come down onto your elbows and your feet will just slip right back there.
Hey, Kathy.
Hi, Duncan.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm awesome.
Good.
So this morning's asana, I've been contemplating what makes me want to do asana, and it's a contemplation, and I'm kind of like soul searching. What makes me want to do asana? I've been doing asana since I was a little kid in middle school.
I mean, well, one of the larger definitions of asana
Yeah,
is just the fact that you have a body, the fact that you have a physical body.
Right.
So that, I mean, my body feels better when I do asana. And how we spend our time is like kind of our own art, you know? So for
Right.
me, I like spending time, I just like it. It's
Right.
not a big thing. I like it.
Right.
Yeah.
Good asana this morning. It was really chilled out for me. Took it easy. Got a splitting headache.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm all right. I'm all right.
I hope that feels better.
It'll ease away. They come and go.
Yeah. A reminder that we have a physical body. Man, when I'm healthy, I am so good. Like
Yeah.
just feeling normal, I'm like, I feel fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I love the buzz, the high I get from doing asana. It feels so good. It feels so healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can get that buzz from dancing or
Yeah.
from, you know, running, hiking,
Yeah.
jumping into the lake when there's ice on it.
I love doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing I'm like, I'm totally into that.
Yeah.
Not today.
Yeah.
Not today.
This morning when I woke up, I had a couple cups of coffee outside just to kind of chill out and wake up without a shirt on, just pants.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun. I like doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I don't know if I would do a whole cup of coffee, but
I had a couple cups of coffee.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. The sun these days?
Say it again.
Sun gazing these days?
So I was just going to say, I found a video. Okay, I found this guy's podcast and I haven't listened to the whole thing. I haven't gotten to the part that I saw the video on Instagram, but
Yeah.
he talks everything about the neurology of our body and the neurons in our brain and how sun gazing at the beginning of the day and the end of the day set our whole neurological system, you know, set it into a balanced state where we can have easy functioning.
Yeah. Yeah. A couple things about sun gazing. There's this guy I worked with him years ago on some Taoist yoga. His name is Mason. How do I know? Have you heard of him?
Nope.
He wrote a book called The Earth Was Flat. It's a fascinating book. It's all about sun gazing. Here, I'll post it in the chat.
Yeah. And also Sarah and Danae and Ryan have probably been much better about it than me, but occasionally, like this morning, I attended Robert Moses's morning live Instagram ditty, and he used to do puja every morning, and that was amazing. And now he's taking his phone outside and he's chanting while the sun comes up. So he's doing sun gazing. And if you can't get outside,
Yeah.
you can actually see it on your phone. I know that that is chemically not the same thing, but it was cool. I watched the sunrise while I was like in the bathtub.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love that. I love those moments where like I'm chilling out in bed and the moonlight or the sunlight shines through the window.
Yeah, it was super cool.
So
Shayna, what do you have?
I was just gonna say that he does puja still at 6 a.m. And then
Oh, he moved it an hour earlier. That's how come I thought he quit.
yeah, he did.
What's this guy's name?
Robert Moses. Are you on Instagram?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Well,
what-
he might do it on Facebook. I don't know, but he definitely is on Instagram. Sarah,
Moses-
just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Does he do it on Insta or on Facebook? She doesn't know either. We both
Robert.
find it on Instagram. Anyway, his name is Robert Moses, and he also teaches with Eddie Stearns, and he has a pranayama workshop coming up. I think, ooh, he has a Vedic workshop coming up that I was thinking about. You guys, look at Isaac. Look how cute he is. He has that strap around the back of his head.
What's the name of this guy's video?
Okay,
Title.
here, watch this. This happens, you're gonna see me do something that I do all the time. Where's my phone? Let me find my phone. Oh, that one was short. I'm sure that never happens to you. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm on Instagram, and let's see. Sarah, I thought I sent that to you. I'm going to check my message to you. No, okay, I'm going to go to podcasts. Here's another thing I do. Now that I've got my phone, I'm going to continue to look for something else. I'm just searching. I'm like, don't be a seeker. Don't be a seeker. It's all happening in the moment. The moment is the thing. And then I'm like, here, let me search. Okay. Huberman, Huberman, Huberman Lab is the podcast. Are you already following that, Sarah? Oh.
How do you spell Huberman?
Huberman.
H.
Huberman Lab.
R.
That's
H.
the
U.
pod- Go ahead.
Hubermn.
Man, like man.
Right.
So that's the podcast. And I think he only has one out right now. He has an intro that's like 3 or 4 minutes, and then he has one podcast out. And now I'm going to find 2 things on Instagram.
I have the Robert Moses, if that's helpful.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, you
gonna read.
found it?
Yep, it's R Moses Namarupa. So I'll put it in the chat, but it's R Moses Namarupa. Is that backwards or forwards for you?
That's correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's Robert Moses on Instagram. And here is Andrew Huberman. He is a PhD. He's not a medical doctor, which he keeps saying. I don't know. Is that blurry?
I know, a little bit.
Because the sun is behind the trees up here where I live most of the day, and the lack of sunlight, I've been getting jacked on vitamin D. And the first couple of days I started taking vitamin D supplements, I like immediately noticed my mood boost and lift, and that was like really cool. So I love getting jacked on vitamin D these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Andrew Huberman, okay, I'm gonna pull up, like, I've been thinking about this, So I'm not surprised that it's happening so soon. Huberman, he is super important. And this is, he also likes to doodle. And this is the, I had it on the story at one point. Oh, this has to do with sun gazing. It's the one with the eye.
I
Yeah.
put it in the chat.
What?
I put it in the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah. Good deal. Okay, so I think that that's important. I've also started following now. I do have a little disclaimer. I don't usually have my sound on. I have started following this guy, Ben Patrick, and he has knees over toes. And today during my practice, hi Amelia. I thought, I think my knee is getting better. And he's out to like eradicate knee surgery and get everyone to have really healthy legs. So all I've been doing is I have a rubber band up on a bar. I put it through my foot like a flip-flop, and then I pull my foot to, oh, you can't see. I pull my foot toward me, so the weight is this way or the resistance is this way. And I've been doing like 20 on the right foot, 20 on the left foot, 20 on the right foot, 20 on the left foot. That's all I've been doing. And today during practice, I thought, I think my knee is getting better after years and years and years of it not being fantastic. So anyway, this knees over toes guy, but I haven't listened to him extensively. I've just watched some of his videos without the sound on. Anyway, Isaac can look at that and then tell us what he thinks. I mean, we can all look at it and then you can tell me what you think. But Isaac.
Maureen and I just talked about a simple exercise for helping a funky knee.
Yeah.
And one of the best ones in the world is just, lifting your tush up like a bridge and then flexing your toes back, picking up your heels. Flexing your toes back like so.
Yeah, show us. You have a body.
Just like that.
Awesome. I can do that.
I do it during commercials.
What do you watch? Yoga doesn't have commercials. Knitting doesn't have commercials. Anyway, this account is called Knees Over Toes Guy. Okay, right now I'm going to give 10 points to Hannah. I don't know if that's a couch or a bed, but she is cozy. Okay, and then there's another person on Instagram that I'm finding really, really amazing. And I know where that is. Her name is Carrie Owerko. And she's a little bit wild. She does Iyengar yoga. And she does she does some things where I'm like, this is so dangerous, don't do this. This is one of them. But it's also cool because if it's comfortable to you, it could help with the smaller details. Like she's using
from a chair.
She's doing crane from the chair.
Oh, I see.
With nothing in front of her. But
it gives you the height, kind of.
Yeah, and you can see she can get her arms straight and her shoulders are like in front of her fingertips. Yeah. That is the key to getting your arms straight in crane. And if genetically you just can't do it, you don't have long enough connective tissue, then the arms just don't get straight. So anyway, those are 3 people on Instagram that I am finding they're thinking about things that I like to think about, but they're thinking about them in a way that I haven't thought of them yet. So I just find those three to be really yummy and stimulating. Her name is Carrie Owerko. It's CarrieOwerko. Carrie Owerko. And then there's another person, if you're really, really nerdy about asana, I'll find this person. Gouda, let's see. His name is Gokula Chandra, and he spells it Gokula Candra, Gokula Chandra. Here's a picture of him in bound headstand. Now, what's cool about this guy is there's three things. He is a multi-layered, he has the trifecta, honestly. The coolest thing is that he's not full of himself. He's humble. And he isn't, I'm glad that he is at least taking photos and showing us what he can do, because he is so humble that he could very easily be like, I'm not going to share this. And then the second thing is, he is genetically, this might be the third thing, but whatever. The third thing is, he is genetically so gifted that he can do anything. I see more postures that I've never seen before in my life on him. He can do anything. And then the second thing, which is the really nerdy thing, is whoever his guru is, he knows the name of every single thing he does. And I've never heard of the names. I've never seen the postures. Like they're not all uncommon, but a lot of them are uncommon. I don't know if this is going to make sense on this smaller screen. He has one leg behind his head. He's hanging onto it with a hand. He's twisted. He has one leg straight and he has one hand on the floor.
Oh my God.
And that is great. And he has a contortionist body, meaning he has very open joints. His joint structures are probably smaller, and his connective tissue is longer and more elastic than 99.9% of the population. But what kills me is every time he does something totally crazy, he knows the name of it. Like I've seen circus people who are very here is horse. But that foot that I try to put on the floor up next to my knee, it's all the way behind his head. Right? So it's not called horse, it's called Poundrasana. Poundrasana. Anyway, if you really want to see, the reason that I don't usually talk about people doing asana because on Instagram, and I don't usually follow that many right now. We're kind of following more people than usual, but is because it's so ego building and it's so full of like, I know how to do this, or I know the right way, or, anyway. So when I find people that are really humble, I'm like, oh, I'll talk you up because you're not talking yourself up, which I love. Okay, I'm just going to show you one more. This is really just, physicality. Like you could do that. You could do that.
Wow.
If you were in his body, you could do that.
Wow.
It would make total sense.
Wow.
So anyway, those are 4 people on Instagram. And and there's another one. There's one more. And then I'll have reached my number 5, which is kind of what I was thinking of. I just had this like random thought like, oh, I should pick out my 5 top favorite Instagram and share them. And Sarah should do the same, you know? We should all share our favorite Instagram things that are good. Okay, let's see. It's called, I think it's called Fashion
Oh, that one. I love that one.
Biologic.
We could do Instagram stories. So like if people tag us or you zip them to us in our DM, then we can share them in the stories.
Yeah.
We also do
Okay, so
newsletter.
this person does, you know, high fashion and bases all of the fashion on something in nature. Is that the coolest bug you've ever seen? Like, I am wild. I've posted this on the story numerous times. I'm wild about it. Here's a cute little like mini skirt, yellow dress, and it was inspired by Flugio septica, which is a type of slime mold. Maria, are you okay? Okay. You were wiping your nose, I didn't know. Here's a moth. And even her headpiece has the moth part. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, and then here, you would never know it. Like, look at that cute little dress. I'm like, I don't even care that much about fashion, but you link it to bugs and animals and birds and slime molds, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at the inspiration behind that material, behind that dress. That is so crazy. So those are my top 5 Instagrams right now. Wait, I have to show you one more. I just started to click off of it. This is, it's called an alabaster. It's a sea slug. Isn't that fun? So much fun. Who'd we lose? Oh, we lost Duncan. Okay. Questions, answers? Anybody want to comment on anything or? Oh. Oh, hey, you guys, Hannah's second dog joined her. I can do that. Jelly roll. How's this, Shayna?
That's pretty accurate.
Questions, comments, concerns? If you have anything that you think we should include in our Instagram happiness, just send it to us.
I sent you one.
Awesome.
He's like the dancer version of that yogi who's super flexible.
Oh, cool.
He's amazing.
Cool. All right. Thanks for coming. I had a good practice. Did you have a good practice?
Felt good to move.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Good. Maria, I'm glad you had a good practice. You practice so much.
Oh, I want to show Maria something. Hold on.
Excellent. We'll eavesdrop. Amelia. Oh.
Look at those bad boys. There's like 4 of them in there now. I have like 4 scopes. I mean, to be honest, I've been making a batch every 2 weeks and then kind of picking away at it. But now I have like, what am I going to do with all of these? I'm not going to eat them. I'm not going to turn them into leather and make things out of them. These are things people do with
Why
Scobies.
wouldn't you turn them into leather and make things out of them?
I don't want a Scobie wallet. I don't need that.
You might want
Some
to
people do that, but I'm not gonna. I'm just wondering, like, I don't know. I have a new housemate coming in a week. So maybe I'll give one to him and he can make his own. He can babysit the Scobes. Yeah,
You
they're
are
pretty
not
awesome.
going to leave those here in Burlington and expect
Well, some
that-
of them, I'll take one back with me, but there's like 4 of them in there. They're super good. They're all like big fatties. I'm very proud. And this all happened because Maria sent me a starter.
Yep.
So I'm very grateful. Thank you.
I feed mine to my chickens. They love it.
Oh, smart.
I bet you have the healthiest eggs on earth.
Seriously.
They're pretty happy birds, yeah.
Wow.
I would very much like there to be pictures of Maria's chickens in the newsletter.
Perfect. Maria
Send
can,
pictures,
maybe Maria
send
can do
pictures.
the community corner sometime.
Totally.
Sarah's
That sounds
clapping at
fun.
that idea.
Yeah.
Danielle has chickens. So if you get to the point where you have so many that you want to feed a handful to chickens, Danielle has chickens.
Awesome.
Just so you know. Neither Shayna nor Hannah jumped and said, yes, yes, I need a mother. They're
I
like,
like
oh.
I do. But I'd kill it probably.
Hmm.
I'd do better with chicken.
All right. I love us. Thanks for coming. Anybody
you
else have anything? Amelia, you have anything? No? All right. Happy Saturday. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Shayna. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, Amelia.
Yeah, thanks, Isaac, for sharing.
Thank
Love
you,
you guys.
Thank you.
Maria. Thank you, Danae and Ryan. I love you. Namaste. Bye.